YouTube, welcome back to the Romz video, and today we've got a different type of video that we're doing, man. As you guys can see the title, well, not the title, as you guys can see while you watch this, with a different scenery. You guys can look, I'm just on a walk, you know what I mean, just going on a walk, just trying to get my steps in, you know what I mean, trying to be healthy, you know what I mean. You gotta be healthy, you know what I'm saying, you gotta be healthy. And you know what, I thought, you know what, let me as well, I'm just gonna do a Romz talks, you know what I'm saying. So as you guys can see the title, treat life like a video game. Treat life like a video game. And before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff as well. As I said, if you guys do enjoy these like outside type of videos as well, where I'm just kind of yapping on the screen with a tripod, or where people can be watching me, so what it is, what it is, and shit like that. But yeah, drop a comment, drop a like, subscribe, share with your friends, family, dog, whatever it is, and let's get straight into it. So what do I mean by treat life like a video game? Because you guys might have heard this quote before, like literally like, oh yeah, you know, you need to treat life like a video game, shit like that, but in reality, like, it's like, you know, it's absolutely mad. Because when you think about it, like, you guys play like PlayStation before and shit like that, where it's kind of like, you know, what it is, stuff like that, and you're like, oh yeah, you play like GTA, you play like a story game, you play like, I don't know, you play like anything like that basically. And in reality, like, if you do IRL and shit like that and you actually treat life like it, there's literally similarities of what it is going to be. Because the similarities of what it's going to be is, like, as I said, you're born, you basically have no stats and shit like that as a guy, especially. I'm talking specifically for the guys and shit like that, you know what I mean, even for the girls, the women shit, but especially for the guys, because as I said, the burning performance is mostly on the guy. And the thing is as well, is like, you're born with no stats, right? You're born with no stats, and what you should do is making sure that you can achieve your potential, stuff like that. And this is what I do preach on my channel, that you do need to achieve your potential. You have to. Everyone has a talent, everyone has something that they could go for and shit like that, but in reality it's just like, not many people fulfill it, because either people just, you know, they're too lazy, or B, people are just, you know what, they just can't, I don't know, I think, yeah, actually, you know what, I'm just kind of waffling a little bit, but I'll say, to be fair, people are just too lazy at the end of the day. People are way too lazy nowadays, and it's just kind of like, we're in a period right now, there's so much opportunity, and a lot of people just don't treat life how it is, because life is not complicated, guys. Life is so simple. And then you look at it like people overcomplicate life, like it's so much shit to do. Life is difficult, of course, life is not fair, there's stuff that goes your way, there's stuff that doesn't go your way, but at the end of the day, in reality, it's like, you know, if you treat life like a video game, and this is what I do as well, if you kind of treat life like, listen, it's wherever age you're at right now, you could be 50 watching this, you could be my age, 20 watching this, wherever you're right now, is know where you are right now and look at the stuff that you need to do to improve, basically. And I think if you have that mentality where you're like, listen, everyone can improve on something, there's always something for you to improve on. Like, it's like be level 99, but there's something that you're missing to become level 100, or if you're level 1, there's loads of stuff you skill to get to level 99, you know what I'm saying? There's always room for improvement, guys, and there's literally always room for improvement. And if you don't really kind of like have that mentality and stuff like that, I'm not saying you're not going to fail in life, it's just that, you know what I mean, you're just going to be demotivated, you're just going to be like, well, what's the point on this earth and stuff like that, because as I said, it's precious. Like, you got to think about it, guys, like, we will literally run the race of the sperm. Like, you sure this heard the sperm race and shit like that, where it's like, yo, you know, 7 billion sperms or something like that, however it is, and you know what, you've won the race and shit like that. It's mad. It's absolutely crazy. Like, it's absolutely crazy that you've won that, and you're privileged on this earth. So don't think to yourself that, oh, you know what, I'm not on this, I'm not privileged on this earth, oh, you know what, there's nothing like this, and you think too emotionally. Some people start self-deleting themselves, especially guys as well, because I know guys especially commit suicide and shit like that as well. And some at young ages, some at old ages, but it doesn't even matter how old you are, just like that. You have one life, and you got to use it wisely, shit like that, in a day. And I think if you don't use it wisely, then, you know what I'm saying, you're just kind of wasting your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is, as I said. So, as I said, like, just treat life like a video game. This is mostly more of a motivation type of video, because I'm just going off of what's going on in my mind. It's not scripted or anything like that. This is literally just going off from what's on my mind, and me just walking. This is what I deep the shit, you know what I'm saying? I literally deep the shit, just kind of walking and stuff. Just any video ideas as well. Like, I think that's the main thing. Like, as I said, like, I preach on this channel all the time. I want people to improve and have entertainment. Those are the main two things I do bring. I want people to have value and entertainment, and this is the value I'm going to give it to you guys as well. As I said, treat life like a video game, especially as well, because some people as well, I do watch this, you guys put your energy into video games, but don't put the energy into your life. Like, what the fuck is that, guys? You should put your same energy into playing GTA. People gas for the new GTA 6. People gas for new video games coming out. But in reality, like, you're not where you want to be in life. Like, this is the thing I don't get, and this is what I used to be guilty of, because I used to, you know, be a not professional gamer, but I used to be like PlayStation every single day, you know, just kind of like banging PlayStation, not really improving my life, not going outside, like not doing these walks. Like, I never really liked walking, but you know what I mean, like walking, especially because the weather's quite good, like, you know, you guys can see the scenery and shit like that, you know what I'm saying, no one's here, just me type of vibing and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, you got to improve. You just, the world's cooked, bro. Like, you see my reaction videos, you see everything. Like, the world is actually just cooked. Like, and if that does not fuel you to become better, I just don't know what will. You know what I'm saying? I just generally don't know what will at the end of the day. So as I said, like, the same people that, as I said, especially for the gamers out there, the same people that, you know, you play PlayStation every single day and stuff like that, why not put that same implementation into life? That's the thing I just don't get. Like, why not put that same implementation into life? And if you use that same implementation into life, then you can afford to have, you know, start playing games and shit like that. Like, I'm not saying don't play video games like that, because I know you see these guys on the YouTube algorithm say, don't play video games, don't do this. And I disagree with that, because as I said, it kind of contradicts myself for putting entertainment of value, because you can entertain yourself, but you can always do it in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, say like, you know, you've got work today and you want to go to the gym, and then you can play and then maybe you're creating your content or something like that, and then you have time after, then you can play your video game after. I don't see what's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've done everything that you need to do on your bucket list and you've made a goal and stuff like that, then you should, you know what I'm saying, you should do something about it. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and play video games for like an hour or two. There's nothing wrong with it. Going with your boys, hopping on like pro clubs, hopping on like GTA, Fortnite, whatever you guys play and shit like that, and kind of like enjoy yourself, because you know what, like, you don't know when's your last. You know what I'm saying? You don't know when it's last. Even me, I do miss the PlayStation parts to some extent and shit like that. Sometimes I do miss the PlayStation parts, man. I can't even lie. Like, literally, prime 2018, 2017. Bro, it was too good, man. It was too good. But as I said, treat life like a video game, making sure that you level up your stats. You know, everyone has something to improve on. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has one life, and just execute it to the full potential. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a quick video I want to say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do that good stuff as well. As I said, if you guys do enjoy these type of videos, I might do more of them. Which way should I go? Fuck it, let's go down here, man. I don't know. I'm just kind of walking anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Any other videos you want me to kind of do? Drop me down in the comments below. As I said, hope you have some value and stuff like that. Quick video, just want to spit some game. Not in that way, but spit some like value, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's it from me. Peace. Yo guys, man, I literally just clocked, like, bro, niggas be cheating in this, bro. Niggas got one Durex, another Durex, bro. Yo, it's a cool world we live in, man. Yo, people be G in this forest, man. This is actually crazy. Yo, that is actually mad. Literally, people be G in this. I don't know, I'm just gonna add this into a vlog. I don't even care. Well, not vlog, but into the Romz Talks, whatever episode I'm gonna put in. But bro, I just literally walking past here, and then literally people be G-ing, bro. Condoms everywhere, bro. It's mad. People too thirsty, bro. Thirsty, man. Thirsty.